Good morning. How is everybody today? You have reached Daily Devotion with Red Moon Eagle. This is a banked daily devotional, which means I have saved it in the event that I am unable to go live one day. These are normally around 6 a.m. on the day that I'm not going live. But live calls can be between 5 a.m. and 7 a.m., so this could probably also go up late. Who knows? I don't know what day and what time it is because this is a banked daily devotional. Astra is here on my lap, keeping us a little bit company here. This painting behind me is called Mother Earth Holding Humanity. It is a painting I did about 23 years ago. The cycle of the wheel, since I don't know what it is, I'm going to read them all. Tide of preparation is fall equinox to winter solstice. Tide of destruction is winter solstice to spring equinox. Tide of renewal, spring equinox to summer solstice. And tide of completion is summer solstice to fall equinox. I encourage you to subscribe and hit the bell icon. The bell icon should give you notifications when I go live in the morning. It does take a minute or two, so you may be a little late. Don't worry, these are all loaded in and they become available to you later. So I pulled from an older deck today called the Isis Oracle. It's one that I've used before. And the card I pulled today is Temple of Lapis Lazuli, Goddess of the Ancient Skies. Your soul is very ancient and beloved. It does not herald from the earth. It holds much special wisdom for the star peoples of civilizations far and near, with unique high vibrational awareness that can help humanity transition from civilization based in fear to love-based culture. You are guided to come into deeper acceptance of your own inner knowing. Ancient souls with experience of consciousness and community from more spiritually advanced civilizations are here on this planet to be themselves to the fullest extent possible in order to help support each other and heal human culture so the planet may thrive. The challenge can be that such ancient souls can feel out of place on Earth for a time. As they go through the adjustment process and remember their healing mission on this planet, these souls hold much inner wisdom of star peoples and civilizations far and wide in this galaxy and beyond. This inner wisdom vibrates at a high level and higher than frequencies of fear, aggression, dominance, and disconnection that are part of the global human wounding they are here to help heal. This is why ancient souls are needed, of course, to help offer a different reality, which is more whole, connected to oneness and love. But the challenge is not to lose belief in honoring your own inner wisdom and deep soul truths, whilst becoming a member of a culture that is so different to yours. This oracle comes to you to provide much needed spiritual recognition that you have wisdom and understanding within you that is ancient and flows from the soul. This is neither strange or weird. It is precious, and although you are not the only one of your kind, it is far from a common soul type on this planet, mostly because it takes a lot of strength and dedication to be able to sustain existence purposefully in a vibration that is lower than your own natural vibration. Remember who you are from within. Do not try to fit into external models of how the world, or you are here to help birth the new way that is more aligned with spiritual truth. Astra is sniffing the book. Are you chewing the book now? Why are you doing that? Is this a good book? If you have any crystal pieces of lapis or any jewelry with a deep blue tone you would like to use in your healing space, do so. I love that. Lapis lazuli. And the Animal Spirit Guidebook card is the cheetah today. Solar force, attraction, achievement. The cheetah is the epitome of solar forces at work. The sun doesn't shine onto the cheetah. It shines from inside this great creature and expounds outward to brighten the universe. The energy within a cheetah personality is palpable to others. They naturally attract an audience and bear witness to their remarkable achievements. The purpose and passion are the best fuel for a cheetah's forward momentum. So if you're lacking, reconnect to the why before you start running. When in balance, achieves anything, boundless energy. When out of balance, impatient and competitive. Bringing into balance, reconnect to purpose. Solar force, attraction, and achievement. Oh, that's beautiful. Mix that with the lapis card, which is ancient souls and star peoples, connecting to humanity. We all have a purpose. Isn't that beautiful? Yes, Astra? You really like these cards, don't you? Normally when I do daily devotional, she just kind of ignores me. But today she's paying attention. So I want to talk a little bit about Temple of Lapis Lazuli, goddess of the ancient skies. So I've had a couple discussions recently with people about, I'm going to back up to go forwards. I say this all the time. We are multidimensional spiritual entities, and we are living a life in a human earth suit, which gives us a 3D perspective to feel it, taste it, touch it, smell it, see it, is to experience it. And multidimensional entities that come here from other places, other dimensions, pick a thing. You can argue about what those things are all day long. I'm just going to throw it out there. I recognize the entity living the human experience in all of you. Doesn't matter who I meet. I recognize the entity living inside that earth suit experience. Now, there are a lot of entities that in just 10, 15 years of my life who have come into my life that are genuinely entities from other places. It doesn't mean I wasn't aware of them before. It means that they weren't finding me, or they were seeing me and turning around and fleeing in the opposite direction. I still wonder a little bit about that. But on the other hand, I recognize that there is always a time and a place for how things happen. And as our lives got closer to the dark time, the more of these entities that I came in contact with, the more of these entities I was able to validate, help them recognize themselves, step into their own light. And over time, a community has grown. And it is less of a, I am alone in a crowd. I am recognizing through their experiences that they too have had that feeling. And we no longer have to be alone. We can be together in a crowd by recognizing our unique spiritual awareness, our unique perspective of ourselves, knowing that we are entities living a human experience. And that we have the ability to be 100% authentic and real and have this amazing cheetah light energy, this energy to shine light into places of darkness that people who are stuck living in this karmic loop that they don't have to be. So it is very difficult for entities who come here that are extraordinarily sensitive, who've never been to the earth plane or have not been here very often or haven't been here in a really long time, not since before the last couple cataclysms. And those entities have a really hard time with the day-to-day sometimes. They have a hard time with these entities caught in this karmic loop, and they become afraid. And fear does strange things to spiritual knowingness when you know that you are a sensitive, spiritual entity that has come here to bring us together, in harmony, to bring us together in cohesion of uniqueness and love and light, and not in this nothing is ever bad love and light. The reality of balance, of the shades of gray that we live in. And so it can be very easy to get disillusioned, to feel like nothing's ever going to change, to feel frustrated. The human potentiality of emotions is vast. It's amazingly vast. But I always come back to there are only two emotions in the universe, love and fear. Fear can be transmuted into love. But if that is true, love cannot be transmuted into fear. And with that truth, there is only one emotion, and that is love, and that is light. And in many ways, that is the most neutral place to be, is in this place of light. Cheetah, talking about the sun, talks about that connection. The cheetah does not draw from the sun. The cheetah resonates with the sun, that light energy. And energy isn't good or bad. Energy isn't light or dark. Energy isn't created or destroyed. It just is. We are light entities. We just are. And our human 3D experience, to touch it, feel it, taste it, see it, smell it, seems very limiting. But in reality, it is just a framework to give us learning experiences to grow from. And that growth is multidimensional. And it's beautiful and it's amazing. We don't have to do it alone. We do have each other. And when the crazy brain squirrels go, the crazy brain squirrels are going around and around and around in your head, understand that those are often fear-based, and you can breathe into it, and you can recognize where the fear is, and you can transmute that fear into light, into love, one small, tiny piece at a time. Trying to do it in chunks is almost impossible. Even I can't swallow chunks of negativity that way. I have to recognize where they are in my life, in that moment, acknowledge them, and slowly chip away at that fear, at that negativity, a little bit at a time, to transmute into something else, whatever that may be. Maybe I make a cup, maybe I make a dress, maybe I paint a painting, maybe I embroider something, maybe I write a chapter in my book. Transmutation is the making of a new thing from other energy. Now, energy sensitives seem to have a straight across the board transmutation. Empaths transmute as well. They transmute emotion energy. Emotions are energy. I'm just oblivious to what that language is because I am not an empath, but empaths know who other empaths are. They know how to take that emotional energy and transform that into love and light. Once they are out of the fear loop, once they recognize where they are in that loop, in our touch it, feel it, taste it, see it, smell it life. And there are a lot of entities that are awake and aware that are from here. They're not from the stars. They're not star entities. You can be from here. It's okay. Actually, I had a discussion with somebody. She was like, well, everybody's from somewhere else. I went, no. Oh, no. There are some beautiful entities that are actually from the earth plane. They're from Mother Earth. They are from their connection with her. And they don't all walk around in four-legged animal companion bodies. They're in human bodies too. They're amazing. There just seems like in certain communities a lot of entities from other places, so it can seem a little tilty because entities from other places that are doing the work, especially when they're waking up since the dark time, they have started to congregate together to create change, to create momentum and movement forward out of this shadowy place of fear into this light. So I see you. I know you're out there. Thank you for joining me. My name is Red Moon Eagle. This is Daily Devotional. I have no idea what day and time it is in the future when you're watching this. So leave me a message in the messages in the comments below. I really want to encourage you to communicate. Tell me what you like about the daily devotionals. Tell me what you'd like to see. I get a lot of private messages and not very many people brave enough to put comments. So I encourage you to connect with others that are watching these and connect with their thoughts and their ideas. And I will answer as many as I can. So today's card is Cheetah and Temple of Lapis Lazuli. And the deck that I drew those from is called Isis Oracle by Alana Fairchild and the Wild Animal Spirit Guidebook. Have a beautiful day, my friends, and I will see you in prayer. Blessed be.